Made it this celebration nice with hundreds of people taking National Pretzel Day in the Pretzel City, and they're celebrating it the ultimate way by breaking the record for the largest image of the salty snack made by humans. The record was established in 2019 in Guinness with 424 people, then 529 people roughly in France in 2024, and today Freeport set a new record using more than 600 to create a giant human pretzel. Organizers say this was the perfect way to also kick off the city's annual Pretzel Fest. The festivities are going on, though, with live music at the Winnie Shack House until 11 p.m.
We are so happy to have downtown events like this and introduce people to maybe some stores they haven't seen before. So when you come downtown, it's not just about the event itself. It's always about what else do you see while you're downtown, and then come back again and frequent those stores often.